All right, we are live now. Thank you so much, everyone, for being patient. So sorry we're a little bit late, but hey, here we are. So, whether you join us on Facebook at the Mountain NG or to City Wisdom, or you also join us on YouTube, you're welcome. Tonight is going to be a very amazing night. Tonight, we are discussing with a very respected personality, someone that we love, someone that has grown in different levels of his life and his career. And today we have um, Idonges by SEN. Idonges is going to be sharing with us on a very powerful topic, leveraging personal relationship as a man. Okay, so many people say that women are more better networkers than men. Women have a lot of more relationship they leverage on than men. And so tonight we're going to be learning how we as men, or if you're a woman, also join us here today, how we can leverage our relationship and become the best we could possibly be. So let's take this on. And if you're on Facebook, the Mountain NGR to studio with anyone that you are on, you can literally share this video so that somebody else can join you. If you're also on YouTube, you can copy the link and send to somebody to join us and be a part of this. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Please, let's participate. At the right time to ask questions, please ask questions and let's be a part of this. So, hey, Essien, let's get you to introduce yourself. Let's meet Essien. Talk to us about you in under 1 minute.
Thank you very much, Pastor. First of all, happy birthday to you. I celebrate you, celebrate the grace of God on your life, and so happy to be here and to share my experiences. So my name
Thank
is
you so
Idong
much.
Sidesien. Thank you, sir. My name is Idong Sidesien. I happen to be someone who loves the media. A lot of a lot of my time in the media has been mostly behind the scenes, so that you would mostly just find me as a director or leading the crew and all of that. I also love education. I like to teach people. I like to share knowledge. I like to share experiences while also doing all of that. Enterprise in the sense that while working in a paid employment, I try to find ways to create wealth, to create revenue by using some other resources that God has given me. So in a nutshell, Idongisien is one person that loves enterprise, both in media, education, and a whole lot. Thank you very much, Pastor.
Okay, so when you say leveraging personal relationship, talk to us about it. What is it about? What do you want us to go out here with?
Okay, so this topic we are discussing today, sometime last year, a brand and media agency, a top brand and media agency in Nigeria, they called me to have a similar conversation. I realized going through my life, there was something that was quite unique, which was about relationships. So this
Okay.
is my personal life as an experience that I'd like to share. Uh, I know my mother in pictures, and I saw my father up till the age of when I was 10, right? So, and then the next question would be, so how did you survive? How did you uh, navigate the contours of life? Though I have my elder sisters and my siblings, but just getting into the corporate world, going into places and climbing that corporate ladder has been me seeing the fact and seeing the need to use relationships that were beneficial in one way or the other, and then maintaining those relationships over time. What I want people to leave this session today with is that you can be a professional. You can be good in your field, but you also need to have good relationships going on for you and with you in order to make progress. Right. That is what I'd like people to go on with. Pastor.
Okay, so thank you so much. Is there any advantage that people that leverage relationship, that have over those that don't really care about leveraging any relationship?
Is social is a social being in the first place. When God created Adam, is for sake of the social side of man, gave him Eve, just so that apart from procreation, will also be a companion. So that companionship is what relationships bring. So that advantage is that your your relationship, maybe with a friend, with a boss, with a friend of a boss, or anyone, helps you build your network is a sum total of the people that we know, that we have spoken to, that we have either made requests or even helped. But there's a standing relationships that people should know that it doesn't have to be parasitic. It needs to be symbiotic. When you begin on your trajectory to build relationships or to even go into, it's one thing to go into relationships with people, there's another one to build a relationship. Another thing is to sustain that relationship. And the fourth one is to optimize the relationship to mutual advantage. So I've
Okay,
mentioned one, to go
so
into
take us one by
relationship
one
to
on
build.
so take us one by one on each of them.
All right. So going into a relationship starts with the maybe something we said there is a networking event, and then you see that there is a possibility you might meet someone you would most likely want to connect with or network with. That is you taking steps to start a relation with someone, and then you go open a conversation after finding areas of mutual interest. You are beginning a relationship. But that's when that happens, you just need to know that at that point, whoever you're in a relationship, there needs to be a common ground. So once you find that common ground, it makes it easier to know that you might go in a certain direction.
Okay.
It is a skill that people need over time. So that's about starting the relationship. Then the next one, to build a relationship, what are your trade-ins? One word or a phrase that I think has helped me over time is when I meet someone and I know that it could be a relationship over in the long run, is how can I help? Because one person, everybody needs help one way or the other. And then if anybody who wants to build a relationship can use the magic word or the magic phrase, how can I help? You find out that it puts you in a place of service, that you make the other person at ease and know that you are, whoever is coming into that relationship, for example, is not just come to explore and exploit. If you say how can I help and you genuinely want building the relationship. Relationship means that you know what the obligations are and where the boundaries exist, because the relationships are in certain strata and nodes of connection. In something they call mostly social network analysis. You find the strength of a node that connects two people. You also find the distance between two connections. So if you understand that there is a responsibility to carrying and maintaining this relationship, and also understand that there are boundaries and limitations, that is one of the ways to sustain the relationship. Now, when you were building the relationship with, and you start with the question, how can I help? A time comes when you can say, oh, I think I need help here and here. That is when you are optimizing the relationship to a potential advantage. So, just as a way of recap, first one is start a relationship, build the relationship, sustain it, and then optimize. Pastor?
Wow. So out of all of these, which one
I didn't hear that part.
do you think is the most critical?
All of them are important. All of them are important, but I think the most critical is in building and sustaining.
Okay. Why do you think so?
Because a lot of people, if everyone meets everyone in all the time, but it's not everyone that intentionally goes into building relationships. That is also because it's not everyone that is disposed to provide service. It is in that place of service that you can truly say, someone has been helpful, and I think we can have points of mutual interest, and then build that relationship along that line. So I think building and sustaining relationship is most critical. After all, one can do all of these and not get to the last point of optimizing the relationship to an advantage, to a fair advantage. I have to say that.
Okay, so when it comes to building relationship, um, men and women who find it more easy.
uh, Also, it's difficult to say. It's difficult to say, but I think men find it easier to to start relationships. I
with oth-
think
with other with
I
other
think men
men.
find it easier to start relationships. Um, yes, with other men to start, but because then this is also what I've observed. Though that field that I want to talk about is not it's something I seldom venture. Football, sports, and maybe music, but I see this around people who discuss sports. A lot more, a lot easier for them to start a conversation right around sports because there is a common interest, sport, right?
Okay.
And over time, you see that conversation begin to morph into something strong, something more than just scores. I think men. So that is in my opinion, but maybe I can throw it back to you, Pastor. What do you think? Do you think women start relationship a lot faster, relationship longer?
No, you are the expert here. So
Pastor, I'm not the expert. I'm just sharing life experience. I'm
okay, so I think that
just sharing life experience.
I
But let
think
me
it's
let,
yeah, you are correct. Men find it easy to start, but you see, the other part is the ability to sustain it. and then, of course, begin to optimize it. A lot of men don't optimize, and I think that's where this conversation is very important. So you have a lot of people who have relationships with people, but hey, they don't want to make a demand because sometimes the men, they feel that making a demand means um, I'm in lack. It means that I'm struggling. It means that one, so they don't like to make demands. Unlike our counterpart, the women, who can make a demand and optimize any relationship, whether with men or with women. Okay, so that's what is important, and that's why we are doing what we are doing all around the nation, and we're going to take it beyond the mountain summits. The mountain summits is about how we take the summits to different cities in our nation and then create a lot of relationships with other men. So at the mountain summit, which is going to happen in the month of this month of October in 4 cities, Uyo is going to be on the 9th of October. Then we have Enugu on the 16th of October. Then we have Lagos on the 23rd of October, and then we have 30th, Port Harcourt 30th on the 30th of October. So it's very important that you connect. We want to see a lot of men who are able to find network. The kind of people you roll with determines how your life is going to become. So you hear people talk about how important it is for people to know that their network determines their network, how important it is to know that he that goes to the wise shall be wise, the companion of fools shall be destroyed. And so when you understand all this, it begins to help you. So a lot of men try to solve their problems all by themselves. They don't make demands to people. They don't try to leverage on relationship. And that's why we invite you to join us in the Mountain Summit. Okay, whether you are in Lagos, in Enugu, or Uyo, anywhere you are, of course, Port Harcourt by home, you're already aware of that. The last Sunday in October, we are going to have. So you want to come there and network with other men. See, the solutions you are looking for is with people. Even when you pray, God is not going to send that from heaven to give to you. So your solution is with people. Please write it down. My solutions are with people. My solutions are with people. This is how I say it, that from the womb to the tomb, from the womb to the tomb, from the womb to the tomb, it's very important for you to know you need people. From the womb, you need people to help you come out from the mother's womb. And all through, all right, when somebody dies, you also need human beings. Nobody can bury themselves. No. You also need human beings to bury you, right? So from the womb to the tomb, it's important that you see how great human beings are, how important. So if you need human beings from the womb to the tomb, is it not in between that you don't need people? So you need human beings, and these human beings, you have to relate with them well. Okay, you have to connect with them well. That's why relationships determines your experiences in life. Please write that down. Relationship experience, determines your experiences in life. So if you are listening to us on Facebook, anywhere, please write that down. Relationship determines your experiences in life. Depend on who you are relating with, your experience in this life will be different. So you relate with the right people, you are likely to get the right results. You relate with the people that are struggling, you are likely to get so struggling results. So it's critical, it's powerful, it's important for you to know that. And then you begin to, step into that space where you can become all you were created to be. So I want to encourage every man listening to us right now. You want to join us at Uyo on the 9th, this Sunday on the 9th, okay? You want to join us on the 9th of October. And then on the 16th, you want to join us in Enugu. On the 23rd, you want to join us in Lagos. And then on the started in Port Harcourt. Details you will see on my page on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at City Wisdom. There's a link. It's a free event, but there's a link for you to register. The same thing, you can see it on the Mountain Official on Twitter and Instagram, and then the Mountain NG on Facebook. Get the details and let's see that. So solutions are with people, all right? Value is with people. Value is people. So write it down. Solutions are with people. Value is in people, not just in places. value is in people, not just in places. And so when we say leveraging, when we say leveraging, this is very important. Okay. I trust that you can begin to understand what we are saying. So when you are leveraging that conversation with people, because the solution you're looking for is with people. In fact, for those of us that read Bible would say, give. Luke chapter 6, verse 38. Say, give, shall be given to you. Press down, shake it together, shall men give to your bosom. We see that. So God will still use men to reach you. So anything you are looking for, appointment, you're looking for wisdom to solve a particular problem, whatever you're looking for is already with people. And the moment you relate with these people well, you're going to have access to it. So please write it down in the comment section. Your relationship determines the experiences of your life. Your relationships it determines the experience of your life. Number three, I also want you to write this down. Your speed in destiny is a function of the quality of people that surround you. Your speed in the accomplishment of anything you are doing in life is a function of the quality of people that surround you. In other words, if you want to change your speed, if you want to change the speedy accomplishment of your purpose, you have to surround yourself with the right people. A few days ago, I was talking about the man on a mission. And I said the man on a mission must know that mission simply means vision in motion. Vision in motion. All right, that's what a man on a mission. And so when you're on a mission, you need a team. And we say it takes a team to make any dream work. It takes a team to make any dream work. That is powerful. That is important. So let's begin to wrap up. So let's ask Asian, what do you think are the major challenges why some men don't like to network?
Yeah, I think it's the society has already put a construct around the man, and then makes him feel that, asking expose vulnerabilities. And I think that can change, and it should change. So then the word ego comes in. This afternoon, I was just I remember making a post on LinkedIn on Monday. Okay, I think it was on Friday or Saturday. And then one of my connections that I met in a networking event came to my private message and chatted me, said, the way you put these words actually mean the opposite of what you're trying to say. And I think you should put it this way and all that. So I just told him, okay, thank you very much. I will see to it and correct it. So I corrected. I dropped him a message that I've made the correction. And just today, he came around and said, okay, thank you for, okay, I think it's fine. Let me know if you would need any assistance for this. Just ask, and then it just made me know if this could actually be a potential advisor, mentor, or an investor in my life. That he first of all, he offered to help, just came to my DM and chatted me and all that. And then the next thing that also from that experience was that wanted to know how I take corrections, how I listen, and all. And as God would have it, I did not fail in that regard. So, Pastor, I think there is a construct around men in the society that makes it difficult for him to ask. I have attended one or two functions where people are just, they say ask and receive, right? A networking event. One of them was on Clubhouse. That day was, are you ready to give, or an ask and an offer? So I think networking events should be structured in a way that men would shed their vulnerabilities, or just put their ego and open up to people as it could be. Please, I I have this need, I have this need, I have that need. Or could you connect me to this? Could you do that? And this also needs to happen in a way that skill capital of the person offering. I think that has to be a caveat, Pastor, because every time you go with an ask, the person offering is using his political capital. So if the person asking keeps asking, and does not offer in return, the asker is depleting the person offering, is depleting his political capital. And then you find out that after some time, he no longer has something to offer because he has used up everything that he had in. So it is very important that we know that we should ask, and we should know when to ask, how to ask, and how often or less often we should ask. But we should just learn to ask, Pastor.
Awesome. Isn't that powerful? Thank you so much. Before I let you go, why do you think that men need to attend these meetings that we're going to have in the month of October, and then encourage the people, the men in Atuyo, to be there in particular?
Okay, so it is important to have this type of event. A mentor of mine was popular with the bridge building lessons, that every mountain in your life, or in a man's life, between two is a valley. So crossing from one mountain to another, you need to build a bridge. So this particular event is one of those bridge building processes, because men will become the bridge, or will be the resource to help you build a bridge. And then attending these events is just one of the ways to find the resources to build that bridge.
Awesome. So thank you so much for the wonderful things. Obviously, we're not going to share everything today so that you can be in those meetings. Thank you so much, Mr. ID SCN. I appreciate you for your insightful process. Thank you for making this look very easy, how to leverage on relationship. And for me, a great take home is that we should focus on adding value to people. By that, we are building our credit instead of just withdrawing all the time and deplete all the things that we have. So it's critical that we see how powerful those things are. Okay, so I want to say finally, the mountain will be in the city of Uyo on the 9th, Sunday the 9th of October by 4 p.m. Okay, at God's House of Refuge. And then we're going to be in Enugu on the 16th, Sunday 16th of October, and that'll be in the House on the Rock, Enugu. Then we're going to also be in Lagos. That'll be Airport Hotel Ikeja in Lagos. And then we're going to be in Port Harcourt. That's Grace Place Event Center. So, hey, we're going to be in all these places, and we want you to know this. You want to be in those places, and you want to raise at least 10 million men in 10 years. We want to reach 10 million men in 10 years. We want to transform these men in their 7 core areas of their life: the man and his faith, the man and his family, the man and his finances, the man and his fitness, his health, the man and his future, the man and his friendship, the man and his fervency, which is his passion. Those areas are the areas we want to transform men. So we hear a lot of people say, hey, there's nothing for men, there's nothing for men. Now you have something for men. Let's make it happen. Let's go out there and be a part of those that are supporting what we need to do. Thank you so much, ID. I cherish and value you so strongly. Hey, if you are joining us on Facebook, please kindly share this video so that somebody else, tag a man, at least tag 10 men that you know. Let them come and listen to it. If you're on YouTube, keep enjoying and stay strong. Thank you so much, ID. We cherish and we value you. You're a blessed man. Thank you. Have a great night's rest.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, so for everybody, I want to say thank you, everyone. Thank you for being a part of this. I'll see you again tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be powerful again. I love you all. Stay blessed. Stay happy.